To get the end point of the titration, we can draw a graph in between volume of NaOH on x-axis, conductance values on y-axis. We will get the graph shape like this. We can observe here, initially conductance values are slowly increases, then after one certain point it increases progressively. The conductance values increases progressively. We can observe here at one point two straight lines are combined at one point. This point is considered as end point of the titration, and we can take the volume of NaOH at end point. It is considered as end point of the titration. That is, for this experiment 7.8 is the end point of the titration. By using this end point value, that means volume of NaOH, we can calculate the strength of the weak acid. Come to calculation part. It is our calculation part. Here simple formula N1V1 equals to N2V2, where N1 is volume normality of NaOH, V1 is volume of NaOH. We can get the V1 value from graph. We can consider that value as xml. Next, N2 value is normality of acetic acid, which we have to calculate. V2 is volume of acetic acid, which we taken in beaker, that is 20 ml. By substituting N1, V1 and V2 values, we will get the N2 value. By using that N2 value, we can calculate the amount of acetic acid present in given water sample. The formula is N2 into equivalent weight of acetic acid into 1000. So it is the equivalent weight of acetic acid 60 into 1000. We can get the N2 value from previous step. So by calculating this, we will get the amount of acetic acid present in given water sample in terms of grams per liter. This is about conductometric titrations of weak acid versus strong base.